Hello everyone, welcome back to the map of mathematics. In this video we are going to solve this nice algebra problem. Here we have 5 to the power of n minus 3 to the power of n is equal to 16, and we will solve this problem for the values of n. So the very first thing we are going to do is, here first I can divide both of the sides by 5 to the power of n, so that you will get the output in the form of 5 to the power of n over 5 to the power of n minus 3 to the power of n over 5 to the power of n is equals to 16 to the power of n over 5 to the power of n. So after that, you can see here this 5 to the power of n is gone by 5 to the power of n, and you will get the output in the form of 1 minus, here you have 3 to the power of n over 5 to the power of n, and we will use here the nice exponential law. And you know that if we have a to the power of m over a to the power of n, so it is equals to a to the power of m over b to the power of m, so it is equals to a over b to the whole power m. So now we can use here this nice exponential law. So here we can just combine the exponent of these two terms, and you get 3 over 5 to the power of n is equals to 16 over 5 to the power of n. So after this step we can use here the important fact, and you know about this fact. If we have y is equals to m to the power of x, and if this base m is less than 1, then we can say that this whole function is decreasing function. So now you can check this term, and here we suppose that y is equals to 3 over 5 to the power of n, and here you can check that 3 over 5 is less than 1. So if this 3 over 5 is less than 1, then we say that this function is decreasing function. And if 3 over 5 to the power of n is decreasing function, and here you have 1 minus 3 over 5 to the power of n, so that we can say here 1 minus 3 over 5 to the power of n is also decreasing function, because if you can subtract some decreasing function by plus 1, then you will get again the decreasing function. Similarly, now you can focus on the right hand side, and in the right hand side you can see here you have 16 over 5 to the power of n. So you can see here 5 to the power of n is increasing function. Here you can see that 5 to the power of n itself is increasing, but when you can divide a number by increasing function, then it will become decreasing function. So this whole function will becomes the decreasing function. So now after this step you can focus on both of the sides, and you see that its left hand side is a decreasing function, and also its right hand side is also a decreasing function. And you can draw the graph of these functions. Here you have the statement of the given question is 1 minus 3 over 5 to the power of n is equals to 16 over 5 to the power of n. And we can see here this is decreasing function, similarly this is decreasing function. And The graph of decreasing function in xy plane is in the form of this one. Similarly, you have the another function in the form of this. So these are the left hand side and right hand side, these two functions, so that these two functions are intersect at this point. So now we can say that these two decreasing function has only one solution, and which is that point. And now here we need to find this point, so that now we again write the given question statement in order to find this point. So here we have 1 minus 3 over 5 to the power of n is equals to 16 over 5 to the power of n. So now here we will find the solution, or we will find the numbers who satisfy this equation by inspection. So first I can check at n is equals to 0. So when you can put n is equal to 0 on both of the sides, then you get 1 minus 3 over 5 to the power of 0 is equals to 16 over 5 to the power of 0. And you know that any number whose power is 0 is equals to 1. So now we use this exponential law here, so that 3 over 5 to the power of 0 is equals to 1, and you get 1 minus 1 is equals to 16 over 1. So 1 minus 1 is equal to 0, and 16 over 1 is equal to 16. So this is not equal, and we can say that it is not possible, so we reject it. Now we check at n is equals to 1. So at n is equals to 1, the given question is, this is our given question, and it will becomes 1 minus 3 over 5 is equals to 16 over 5. And here you take the LCM of these terms, and you get 5 minus 3 over 5 is equals to 16 over 5, and it will becomes 5 minus 3 is 2 over 5 is equals to 16 over 5, and it is also not equal, so we will rejected it. Now we check at n is equals to 2, and you see that we have 1 minus 3 over 5 to the power of 2 is equals to 16 over 5 to the power of 2. And here you see that we get 1 minus 9 over 25 is equals to 16 over 25. And now you take the LCM on the left hand side, and you get 25 minus 9 is equals to 16 over 25, and finally you get 16 over 25 is equals to 16 over 25. So this shows that x is equals to 2, n is equals to 2 be the only solution of the given equation, which is 5 to the power of n minus 3 to the power of n is equals to 16. So the solution of this equation is n is equals to 2, and here you can draw the graph of these two functions, decreasing functions. So this shows that this point is n is equals to 2. So this n is equals to 2 be the only solution of this given question. So we can say that n is equal to 2 be the solution of this question. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.